GBPJPY for the week commencing 8th of November 2020. Didn't trade this pair that much last week, just took a buy entry on this one. It wasn't as clean as GBP USD in my opinion, but we have a potential setup going forward. So looking at the weekly time frame, you can see that price has been quite choppy, looks to be consolidating a bit in this zone around here. And what we've got last week is we got a bullish close. Buyers won, but the sellers look to have a bit of a presence in there last week. So it remains to be seen who gets the break of the range going forward. 138 looks to be a key resistance level, and that's the area that I'll be looking to target for any buyers this week. Obviously be looking at the lower time frames for the setup. So if we drop down to the daily time frame and zoom out on that, what we can see is we see the consolidation here in this zone after this initial move from 133. Got a strong push up. Price then did some accumulating down here, got some distribution to the downside, and we look to have made a potential higher low. If we check how it lines up with the fib levels, we can see that's roughly around the 61.8 fib. So we saw some support around here, multiple rejections, and around this daily zone here we've seen a push up last week, rejection of the zone, and looking at the ABC projections, ABCD projections, we could see 139 and 140, 141 going forward. But in the short term, I'm looking to target the 138 area based on the lower time frame setups, which I'll come to in a second. But the key thing to note from this time frame is the 61.8 rejection and how price is consolidating in this zone. But we do look to have a shift in the structure. We've got the bullish break here, pullback. This low remains intact, and we look to be showing signs of bullish momentum coming into the market going forward. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price has made what looks to be a higher low here after this initial rejection of 137.30 area. So we got strong rejection from there, but when price pulled back, the lows remained intact. Again, looking at the fib setups, we can see that we got rejection around the 78.6 fib and a push up from there. Hasn't been a massive push from there, but is looking to move to the upside from what I can see so far, with 138 the first target, 139 second target. So if we do get set up on the lower time frames and confirmation, I'll be looking to target 138, maybe see a push up here and a pullback to the 136 level before moving higher. But we'll see how we open up in London session. Dropping down to the 1-hour time frame, we can see here that price is stopped here around 136.20 and it started to push a bit lower with lower highs. So we could actually see one more push to the downside to test 135.50 area, maybe slightly lower. And if we get some price action around there and confirmation and the lows holding at 135, we can look for buy setups to take this one long on a swing to around 138. So that's how I'll be looking at GBP JPY this week.